Why do we keep chasing love that breaks us? Is it hope, habit, or something far deeper rooted in our past? This video is not intended to make love seem breakable or discourage the power of forgiveness, but to help you uncover the hidden psychology behind why we cling to those who hurt us, and how to break free from the cycle while fostering healthier connections. Some of us seem to possess an exceptional knack for entangling ourselves in unsatisfying relationships. These unions might start with boundless optimism, but over time, cracks emerge, a dearth of affection, a void of intimacy, a frosty emotional distance, or even infidelities. When such issues rear their vexing heads, most of us instinctively understand that, no matter how dazzling the beginning may have been, it's time to walk away. Swiftly. Someone who has toyed with our emotions as the partner has, or been as detached, or as callous, does not merit a second or indeed any further chance. Yet for others among us, this is precisely when we reveal our distinctive hues. Hope ignites anew. Yes, the partner may currently be rather underwhelming, but surely they will transform. Admittedly, they've exhibited extraordinary cruelty in countless ways, but their heartfelt apology last week, just before repeating their offense, convinces us there's a reasonable possibility for improvement over time. To outsiders, the faith we place in our partner can appear almost reverent. Why do we keep extending such grace to an unreliable companion? Why do we cling to such fragile hope? Why don't we cut our losses and walk away? Why are we so convinced that, with just a little more effort, one more earnest conversation, one more midnight epistle, everything will miraculously change? Moreover, why do we persist in believing we've erred, and that it is our responsibility to atone and fix things? The reason lies in the fact that we became optimists out of necessity, not preference. We almost certainly grew up in environments where faith in our caregivers was not an option, but a survival mechanism, and self-doubt became our default. As children, we couldn't afford to recognize our parents as merely flawed, wounded individuals with whom minimal interaction would be ideal. We were too young, too dependent. So, like all children of emotionally distant parents, we internalized self-blame, cultivating a talent for self-criticism and constructing intricate, overly generous justifications for others' harmful behaviors. We developed a hopeful stance toward every crumb of affection a parent might dispense. We became exhilarated by deprivation. An entire day might be filled with coldness and hostility, yet a single sweet word or an affectionate gesture at nightfall would electrify us. This agonizing dance became the most thrilling and haunting game of our lives. As adults, we remain tethered to this dynamic. It feels as though this is the essence of love, the bittersweet anticipation that an unresponsive partner might suddenly offer kindness once more. We fail to realize that love could be something far different, simpler, less tormented, a steady, mutual exchange of respect, empathy, and warmth. And when love lacks these qualities, we must leave. Tragically, should we encounter a dependable, kind-hearted individual, we often react with confusion or revulsion, and promptly retreat to the familiar terrain of a more chaotic relationship. The cost of this pattern, in squandered time and emotional energy, is heartrending. While others thrive in serene, nurturing partnerships, we entangle ourselves in tumultuous sagas with erratic individuals who subtly undermine us, offering empty promises of change. Worst of all, the turmoil somehow captivates us. It feels oddly essential, as though we are bound to this cycle. We must begin to accept what our childhoods forbade us to believe. Some people are irreparable, no matter their appealing traits. Certain ostensibly good individuals are deeply flawed, and their presence will only erode our well-being. It is not our burden to endlessly psychoanalyze unkind individuals or invent elaborate rationalizations for their actions. Instead, we must focus on their behavior, not their supposed motivations. Conversely, we must cease resenting those who treat us with kindness. There is no flaw in their gentleness. The issue lies in the sadness of our history, which warps our response to such decency. If any of this resonates, we must urgently remind ourselves, the person mistreating us will not change. Our unwavering hope is not grounded in reality, but in the remnants of a childhood where we were forced to sustain faith in people undeserving of it. Only one criterion determines whether someone deserves a place in our lives: their consistent kindness. If kindness is faded, we must go. If it exists sporadically, we must go. If it is promised but never delivered, we must go. We must liberate ourselves from a suffering we did not deserve then, and certainly do not deserve now. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.